Now, going on to the business blunder of the day, you have the Dollar Tree locking up merch as the retail theft increases exponentially. If only there's some way to stop them. Well, maybe hiring district attorneys that actually prosecute crime, or having guards. Well, no, that was a crazy idea. It's gonna have that. Let's just let theft keep increasing exponentially. Now, this is coming from the Dollar Tree's CEO, Richard Drelling, and they said on a call to analysts last Thursday that the company is introducing new measures in the second half of the year to combat shrink, which is the industry term for the loss of inventory due to not just employee theft, but also individual theft for consumers. Well, I guess they're not really customers with not paying for anything. More like deplorably morally vacuous people. Side note, I've yet to see someone steal a loaf of bread in the past 10 years when you see all these looting. And also organized crime. Those three are the most common ways theft or shrinkage is affecting these retail businesses. Now, he said, quote, "We are taking a very defensive approach to shrink." Now, Dollar Tree actually owns Family Dollar as well as Dollar General? No way. Have they grown that much? That would almost be a monopoly of the dollar stores. Who does Dollar Tree own? And I want to double fact check this because I apologize. I believe I may have a typo. Dollar Tree. Because I know we had some consolidation. I thought Dollar General was still independent. You have the headquarters, industry, type, formerly Dollar Tree. Okay, I was correct in my assertion, or in my suspicion. So Dollar Tree owns Family Dollar. Dollar General is still independent. But it's a very small industry and it is just exponentially seemingly to come together. And it looks like the company's gross profit margins fell from 32.7% in the second quarter of 2022 to 29.8% in the second quarter of 2023, in which Dollar Tree CFO Jeffrey Davis blamed primarily inventory losses and shrinkage for that. Now, in terms of this being a big issue, the National Retail Federation, they blamed shrink for losses to be attributed to $94.5 billion in 2021, up from the previous year of $90.8 billion. That is an astonishing amount of theft in the United States. Can't help but think of Saudi Arabia and other countries where if you steal, they just chop off your hand. And subsequently, I would say the problem is permanently solved. $94.5 billion. I know Target, they're struggling. Their stock has been dropping precipitously, not just because of the boycott, but they are estimating they're going to lose $400 million to theft this year. If you're a shareholder, you should be pissed. I can't help but think what's a good way to maybe solve this? People are stealing left and right. You know what we have a lot of in the United States? Veterans. Hire a veteran, put him outside with an M16, or more accurately perhaps, that'd be extra paperwork if you were to get that NFA item, unless you were the government. But nevertheless, give him a rifle, give him a pistol, say, hey, guard this store. If you see theft, we're going to prosecute it to the fullest extent of the law. We're going to vote for district attorneys to actually prosecute crime, not let them go. There's many reasons. And the insurance industry. There's many contributing factors that need to be taken into account for this situation with this theft. We need to fix it. Now, one of the reasons, and I remember this being so morally vacuous as a child seeing it, one of my first jobs was being a bag boy. And during the orientation, also an issue where I was forced to join a union. And of course, I paid my dues. And of course, it's a summer job, so they got the benefit and I went back to school. But in that instance, they told you in the training, if you see someone, not just you suspect, if you see someone take something off the shelf and put it in their pocket, do not stop them. Because the insurance company and the policy our store has determined that it's more risk that you can get hurt and then you'll sue us. Which again, I also blame lawyers. We need to come together. I know it's also a cultural issue, but come together and fix this on all these fronts. Insurance companies have to come together and to realize there's a bigger cost to this. Not just fiscally, because you're reinforcing negative behavior. There's going to be more theft if you don't stop it. But also culturally, the culture is decaying because of this. You're telling people it's okay to steal, which since the dawn of time has not been appropriate. So I can't help but think it's going to take there's a lot of levers that need to be pulled in order to fix this situation, this cultural demise. But let me know in the comments, do you think businesses are going to finally start waking up to the fact that they're going to reach a breaking point where they're going to lose money and they will no longer be in business eventually if they don't solve these issues? Will people vote differently? Will people will people actually reach out to these insurance companies, these politicians, the local communities, and come together to say, hey, enough is enough. We need to stop this. And come together and say, this is not acceptable. You will not get away with this in our town. The store will not accept it. Our policies have changed. We will not prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law. The district attorney will sentence you appropriately. Will that happen? I really hope so. But I always say, we'll see. Now, still, the Dollar General locking up merch, their inventory is shrinking less and less. They are, for now, the business blunder of the day. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Trying to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of August. Greatly appreciate your assistance. Also, your comments help the channel grow and develop, as well as it helps me slow down my speech and make the show better and better, as that was a previous critique, which I've taken to heart and something I've worked on more and more. Also, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone, everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.